Yo dengs, sebagai lagi bersama gue Tio kembali di Black Chinese Man Gaming ya. Kita lanjutin guys part berikutnya guys ya. Kira gue udah cek ya, part sebelumnya di part 58 ya, aman ya. Gue kenceng-kencengin kabelnya, kayak kurang kenceng kabelnya, pakai keras gitu ya. 51 sampai 57 ya. 51 sampai 57 ya. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Jadi mau banget ya guys ya, atas ketidaksempurnaan saya gitu ya. Nih Final Fantasy ya udah 3 kali nih dari satu episode hilang ya, yang net tuh ada Let of Steam 1 sampai 3 tuh bikin kapalnya itu yang di 2 part lalu ya. Bukan Enterprise ya, Enterprise Enherjar kan kapalnya si Odin ya gitu ya. Terus yang agak turun dikit video gua, ya ampun, atasnya ada garis hitam nih ya, ntar kalian lihat sendiri lah ya per part lalu. Terus ya itu ada kresek-kresek 51 sampai 57 tuh yang terakhir. Aduh, nggak jelas ada ya kambing. Ya udah lah ya, kita lanjutin lagi. Kita mau bantu kayaknya sini. Bantu apa? Aliansi ya, bukan Aliando ya. Aliando artis guys ya. Kita mau bantu aliansi nih ya. Aduh, ada aja. Dan kita udah dapat pedang baru nih, Ragnarok, dan inventory kita nambah, bor. Gokil. Gorengan kikil. Let's go. Martha, what do you need?
Clive, I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool.
Hah?
Seeds for plants.
Seeds. Oh, kasih wade. Oke.
Providing them with whatever they need in the meantime.
Oke.
But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself.
Eastpool ya.
Those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives.
Eastpool dulu yang si bininya si siapa tuh mati? Hana ini Murdoch ya. Awal-awal banget tuh yang kita mau acceptance diri kita sebagai Ifrit gitu. Nah itu udah selama itu juga nih gue pakai baju bapaknya nih, Halloween gitu. Terus itu kan kasih bajunya sama Hana. Terus acceptance diri kita. Seberapa tuh, 16 ya? 16 ya, sekarang aja udah episode berapa nih guys yang ini? 59. Gila, udah lama banget tuh. Berarti 43 episode udah pakai baju ini ya. Gokil. Dan tidak ganti lagi.
But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love them too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together.
Balikin Eastpool lagi balik. Oke. Let's go.
Exactly succulent.
Kok pilihnya dia pertama bang ya? Gue rutin aja lah ya. Kan pertama kenalnya sama dia.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them.
Oke. Sir Wade paham nih masjidnya.
I'm sure you will.
Oke. Arcaning the Flame 2. Let's go. Kita mesti ke Eastpool langsung aja. Ya kalau kalian mau grinding silakan ya. Atas jebret bantai-bantain sampai atas gitu. Wah, Eastpool udah rusak, bro. Ini kita cerita mau bangun Eastpool balik lah. Kurang lebih gitu. Wait, waduh. Lord Roseville. Ya saya. Ngapain ke Eastpool? Nih, barang dari Martha. Gisal green seeds.
These are Gisal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant.
Nah, Martha mau kasih lihat bearers nih buat nanam lagi. Jadi bisa ngasih makan buat Eastpool inilah intinya. Kan nanam kan ya bisa dimakan lah intinya gitu. Tanam sesuatu yang bisa dimakan.
They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in Berjaya is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
Reports of what?
It's closing in.
Aduh, ada horde lagi. Nggak mungkin ya kayaknya, cuman jadi tukang delivery gitu ya. Fix. Ada lagi. Aduh.
The Horde.
The Horde ya, kawanan. Akashik lagi.
We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to...
Akashik again.
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
Ya kita lah, siapa lagi?
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might...
Kita bawa ke sini biar buat hidup, bukan tarung. Lu bilang ini ke orang-orang. Bearers bukan orang. Bukannya mereka mau lihat Eastpool tetap aman.
What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
Dan mereka bisa bantu.
You're right, my lord.
Dapat terang sendiri. Gak gelap lagi. Gak jelas nih. Oke. Sin kayak.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid.
Iya, Sin.
We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you.
Kita bisa ngalahin mereka dengan lu bantuin kita. Lu bakal kirim kita ke pembantaian. Buat jadi umpan. Buat lu dan orang-orang lu tuh aman.
Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
Ada Marta.
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance.
Sir Wade nih ini tarung buat kasih lu kesempatan buat hidup kayak gua lakuin, kayak Sid lakuin. Kita mau kasih lu semua rumah baru nih supaya lu hidup bebas. Dan lu punya suatu tempat kan nih, Eastpool. Nih kampung lu, rumah lu. Kalau lu nggak jagain apa yang punya lu ya, lu bisa kehilangan. Betul sih. Itu betul sih. Entah gue bener lah. Ini dunia pengen ngerebut semuanya dari lu semuanya. Rumah lu, kebebasan lu, nyawa lu. Terus lu cuma mau berdiri gitu doang sampai lu diambil semuanya. Lu bakal terima nasib lu sebagai branded. Panci, Mac. Gak ada yang mau tarung nih beneran. Mereka bener-bener gak mau tarung dong. What?
Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own.
Gue gak pernah mimpi gue punya rumah, tapi sekarang gue punya. Gue gak mau kehilangan itu. Cakep. Asik, gue akan ngejagain apa yang punya gue. Nah, gitu dong. For Eastpool. Rumah baru ya. Ah, iya Sin guys ini.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Asik.
Gladly.
Ya sama kita Cumi, sama siapa lagi? Ya kita juga ikut. Mana? Akashik. Let's go. Masih sin kah?
If it was numbers you were lacking, you
Enggak,
certainly
udah
will
enggak.
be now.
Thanks to you.
Kalau lu menting apa mikirin jumlah, sekarang lu udah nggak kalah jumlah.
Lord Rosfield, my lady,
Yuk,
we're ready.
siap perang.
So what's the plan of action?
Ini plannya ngapain nih rencananya?
Into several small detachments, each made up of
Dibagi.
guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest.
Jadi ada guardians, bearer,
Position themselves
sama
at
guards.
strategic
Oke,
points around the village.
oke.
Upon engaging,
Ditaruh di tempat strategis di village ini.
is occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village.
Lu bakal bawa ke village.
We will have neither
Dihancurin di village
nor
maksudnya.
resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus
Waduh,
purely
ya.
on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a
With
leader
cool
with
head.
strong nerves to coordinate the retreat.
Buat bawa retreat.
Say you have both in abundance, Await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Dah, lu pimpin retreat. Terakhir gua aja.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part. Each shielding
Masing-masing mainin perannya ya.
might fall. That Eastpool,
Saya nggak boleh ada yang mati.
forest
Sebelum bakal
area,
tetap hidup. Rosaria.
Area.
Ada rajanya, Cumi kita.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Oke, let's go. Kita banti-banti lagi guys ya.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Blood aches nggak tuh. Let's go guys. Mau cincong-cincong time. Apa sih ya? Kemana kita?
Calm before the storm.
The calm before the storm. Oke, udah di sini semua.
And here it comes.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Let this be
Nih. Apa nih? Uncep. Apa sih? Nih. Gak jelas, jangan ganggu gue. Bravery nggak tuh? Nih. I don't care about bravery, you know? Attack-nya lebih gede guys, musuhnya gitu. Kalau dia bravery, kan ada protect, bravery, apalagi tuh? Lagi? Dia di bravery sama siapa barusan? Nggak ada ininya. Kobaran api kematian level 3. Nih. Cium. Nah kan? Beku bor. Cium. Nggak jelas. Iya, dibakar depan komuk. Bodoh lah, Clive. Cium. Makan nih es. Kita siap-siap ya guys ya kalau ada something nih. Kalau ada something atau kalau ada ini yang gede. Oh, udah kelar. Easy peasy dong. Enemy slain ya, dan udah serius. Gak mungkin nih kecok. Gak percaya gue.
That's the last of them.
Udah beneran.
Rosfield, change of plan.
Perubahan rencana, kenapa?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's
Oh,
right
kasih
in his
coral,
head.
oke. Yang kayak singa tuh kan. Belum kelar guys.
How many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Berapa banyak nih Akashic di Eastpool?
Say, my men are still facing
Bisa ngomong
some
sih.
resistance, but I think
Beberapa masih ada nih.
behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and
No. Let them finish the
Udah,
job.
kelarin aja.
You stay here too, Saweran.
Di sini aja. Orang-orang butuh lu. Gua yang bunuh Coral. Ya selalu ya.
Eastpool is one.
If you're sure, my lord.
Kalau Eastpool menang baru lu join gua. Siap. Coral itu yang kayak singa yang ada buntut-buntutnya banyak gitu loh. Masih cok. Aduh, turun banget cok. Brennan's right, let's go. Mana perang, santai mereka. Oke, Martha. Oke, bye-bye. Saya pergi dulu. Waduh. Iya, ujung-ujungnya siapa lagi? Dulu siapa? Kita lah, kambing. Aduh, ini dikasih ini ya. Kasih waktu buat inilah grinding sih. Nih. Sampai kalian ke bawah gitu maksud gua. Nih. Nih. Magic burst. Nih. Maju. Mati nggak sih? Masa nggak mati? Gila, mortal blow gua jadi ampas ya. Mana? Ini dia. Ngapain anjing gua lu? Kambing. Loh, kok nggak dapet gituan? XP. Apa nih nggak dapet XP? Loh. Beda 8 level ya guys ya. 35 sama 43. Magic burst. Ya elah, Magic burst. Udah kelar. Ih, belum nambah. Kok nggak ada XP? Apa nih? Loh, kok gitu? Mana Call pasti yang gede dong, sini dong. Ya nggak sih? Sep, ini dia, ini Call guys. Ya.
There it is.
Mamam lu. Gue bakar ya. Cing. Makan. Nih. Sipa. Sipa ya. Kok mau bahamut? Makan tuh. Buset. Level 3 ya, bahamut gue. Kobaran api kematian. Oke, kita esin aja. Beku enak aja. Lu siapa yang bilang suruh lu gerak? Nih. Gitu-gitu aja guys ya. Aduh, kambing. Mamam. Cium. Nih. Oke. Kena juga kita. Tukeran damage barusan. Ini Miss Lane dan yo. Iya, ampun experience-nya. Bisa dibantu banget ya. Dan kah? Alright. Cuman alright.
Eastpool.
Baik lagi ke Eastpool. Siapa tuh udah nunggu? Oh enggak. Sin kah? Kayak enggak deh. Enggak. Kaku gitu mah enggak. Nah kan.
The curl, is it?
It's dead.
Nah, it's dead. Mati.
Thank the founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the horde.
Yang kawanan lain udah kelar.
Watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
Kita berhasil. We did it.
We saved Eastpool.
Kita selamatin Eastpool.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thankful.
Enggak, mesti kita yang terima kasih.
You brought us together.
Lo yang bawa kita kemari bareng-bareng.
For what you hold dear.
We never had nothing.
Ajarin bertarung buat pertahanin apa yang kita punya.
We didn't know what it meant to protect it. But now we do.
Kita nggak punya apa-apa sebelumnya, tapi sekarang kita punya sesuatu yang kita mesti lindungin.
Sir Wade, you and your people saved
Maafin kita
us.
Sir Wade, orang-orang lu nolongin kita tapi kita masih raguin lu.
My mind anymore.
Sekarang udah nggak ada doubt lagi, keraguan ya.
We have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours. To protect Eastpool.
And we shall.
Together.
We all shall. Together. This is our home.
Aduh, waduh, lu bikin gua stres lu, gua kira lu mati, waduh.
They'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild.
Yuk, balik
itself.
kerja lagi. Ini nggak mungkin bangun dengan sendirinya, gitu. Rebuild itself. Oke, kelar sama Marca, sama Wade.
They're not slaves anymore.
Kan mereka bukan budak lagi.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight. And I believe if he was still with us today,
Asik, kalau dia masih ada, ini yang dia mau ya. Elwin ya,
You're right.
backpack
I
kita.
shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild.
Kayak dia tetap di sini jagain Eastpool ya.
After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly
Eastpool.
call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
Karena ini dulu emang daerah Rosaria kan.
Find it's Eastpudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same.
Di sini kita ke Norwich ya. Seingat gua habis itu Isabella deh. Pertama kita ke sini terus Isabella ya.
Be getting back.
Gua rutin aja guys ya.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course. And I'll be counting on yours.
Asik, saling membantu ya, membantu.
Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Dia Rosarian juga ya. Rosaria juga dia.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right.
Oke.
I will.
Dan kah?
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our
Ingat nggak lu misi pertama? Ingat.
clearing the goblins from the Stillwind
Ingat
Marshes?
banget yang awal-awal banget. Kok gue bisa lupa? Ingat banget gue.
There's one side that I should.
Jen Morbol ya.
You.
Nggak ada ketakutan di muka lu.
Giant marble.
Ingat banget tuh Morbol awal-awal. Episode berapa tuh? 2 apa 3 tuh?
Face.
Gila.
Since
3 deh kalau nggak salah. Kedua ya? Lupa lah.
I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender.
Nih lagi nostalgia.
I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means.
Kita masih muda ya.
Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
Asik, gue gak bakal kehilangan keberanian gue. Makasih sama lu.
You have always been a true shield.
Terus lo jadi true shield ya. Anyway, Oscar mana ya?
I know that East
Ponakannya Murdoch.
and indeed all of Rosaria.
Gue tau Rosaria akan aman di tangan lo.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
Asik. Dunia akan aman di
I'll do my
tangan lo
best.
lah. Dibalikin lagi. Kalau Rosaria ada Wade, kalau dunia ada kita gitu. Terus udah kelar. Balik lagi ke Martha. Ya ampun, gemes banget gue. Gila, satu misi mau 25 menit. The best nih game. Tuh kalian tadi bisa tuh turun ke bawah grinding lagi gitu guys ya. Intinya grinding sih game-game gini. Gimana? Martha udah di sini, buset.
The hero returns.
The hero returns.
It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
Ya gue lakuin apa yang gue bisa lah.
That you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my
Nih
mind.
ambil sebelum gue rubah pikiran gue. Apa sih? Dapat apa kita?
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Asik, 10 udah aman ya.
Yeah.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers
Karena
in
di
charge
Martha
of
Stress
themselves.
intinya tuh nggak ketampung semua, jadi mesti ada tempat baru ya biar apa Eastpool tadi gitu.
Not even hidden
Party
away.
part lalu ya tuh yang kita perang juga lawan Akashi.
Different nowadays.
Part lalu, beberapa part lalu lah. Kalian nonton lagi aja guys.
Bearers living free like that. Reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular
Sid
day.
yang pertama ya guys ya.
I take it
Kita kan
you
Sid the
and I
second.
see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid.
Hah?
In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me.
Oke.
He
Ini
showed up
flashback
at the
ya?
stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers.
Oke.
Wonder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running
Ini ceritanya guys.
poking around in their
Bagus
inns.
guys. Jadi
Something
cerita apa? Misi sampingan tuh ada ceritanya
He
guys.
was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work.
Jadi jangan lupa ngerjain misi sampingannya.
Them relief but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And you know what he did? He smiled. And
Entah dia
then
ngapain,
he
dia
laughed.
senyum, ketawa. Ini sayang banget nggak dijadiin scene sih cerita begini.
We made a pact
Itu
that
sih.
day, that whenever one of us
Dari
was
kemarin
in
juga
need,
gitu,
we'd
FF16 nih.
always be there for him.
Sayang banget cerita lagi begini nggak jadiin scene gitu loh. Itu aja sih menurut gua.
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make
Ya, kita
life
berdua mau
better
lakuin
for bearers.
apa, mau sesuatu yang sama, hidup yang lebih baik buat bearers.
You know, I was born
Kayak bapak lu lah.
around the time Elwyn became Archduke. Growing up, I saw how he tried to change.
Tau gak sih gue lahir pas Elwyn jadi Archduke ya, jadi raja.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder
Loftier one ambition, the harder they are to
Which is
achieve.
why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half
Ya, musuh
decent
kita tinggal
swords
Odin
waiting in
sih.
the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? At least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach.
Lu sama gue gak mungkin inilah nyelamatin dunia dengan perut yang kosong, geblek. Apa nih lihat-lihatan? Oh udah kelar. Terus komplit ya. 5.500, gila. Martare signboard. Dan satu, ya lanjut lagi. Kita belum kelar guys. Eastpool ya, Eastpool nih apa? Boklet, Eloise, Tabor. Ah ini berarti Eastpool, terus Kelebor, ini Eloise, baru ke itu. Ya Tabor yang paling terakhir. Not reach yuk. Bantuin Isabel. Adalah gitu. Isabel ya guys ya, bukan Isabella. Isabel.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days ago.
Masih under new management. Oke, let's go.
Those things.
Kalau keburu ntar kelebor deh. Kita lihat keburu apa enggak. Udah ditungguin sama Isabel.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do?
Lu kenapa ya, Cok?
Wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty
High Cardinal has descended, turun dari lofty throne.
Northreach.
The High Cardinal.
The High Cardinal siapa
Leader
tuh?
of the Council of Elders.
Leader of the Council
second only to
of
his
Elders.
at the head of the imperial government.
Siapa?
Not that any of those things still exist.
The Duke of Oriflame.
Title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants
Dia
to
mau apa
transform
Northreach?
into a military
Jadi military stronghold nggak tuh?
on which to build a new.
New Sandbrook.
He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they
Terus
shall
gimana
be
nih,
afforded the
bro?
respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
Ini dulu dari sini inget banget.
Pay for it.
Visit mati nih. Pertama kali kita dapetin ramu.
Of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around.
Felipe yang mana? Oh, yang ada nama dia ya.
How? By by speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve.
Mau dijadiin militer, tempat ini militer guys,
The
buset.
captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day.
The Duke ya, Duke of Oriflamme. Terus kamu sih ngapain?
No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men.
Oh, intinya bisa ini sih, Filipe bisa, kalau nggak nurut bisa bahaya. Mutiny ya.
The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Least of all when it serves only to elevate
Terus
others.
gimana nih?
Could blame them.
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf?
Hah?
For your services to Northreach?
Kita mesti
You
keduk,
have the respect of the soldiers, and they will
Okay.
take you to His Eminence if you ask them.
keduk. Oh my god.
Unlike Philippe, no bonds of
The bonds of
loyalty
life prevent you,
from
okay.
speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try?
Ini mesti gimana?
You could hardly fare any
Ya
worse
ada,
than I did.
ada ya suruh ngomong. Oke,
I'll see what I can do.
kita lihat apa yang gue bisa lakuin.
Clive,
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme?
Gimana nih, Duke of Oriflamme di mana?
overseeing the troops.
Garrison.
Yes.
All right.
Di mana tuh?
Wish me luck.
Garrison di yang kiri dong. Ya nggak sih? Duitnya 1.500 lumayan. Iya kan, Garrison di situ kan?
I have met this
Dekat
Duke
kan?
before at the remembrance ceremony.
Hah?
Let's hope I didn't make
Emang
a
udah
strong
ketemu?
impression.
Siapa ya? Duke-nya? Emang udah ketemu ya? Gue aja lupa. Sumpah. Ntar guys, enak guys ngupil. Duke-nya yang mana sih? Yang awal-awal banget yang misi di sini.
Halt.
Oh,
Oh, sorry about that.
lo orangnya Dame ya, si itu Isabel.
Business with the captain.
Lo udah ini ngomong sama Captain enggak, sama Duke-nya langsung.
Hoping I might be able to speak with him.
Gue ngomong sama dia.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass.
Oke, kita dibawa perintah nggak boleh
Should be alright.
ini
His
ngomong sama
Eminence has
dia.
heard all about you and
Tapi
you
lu
know
sebenarnya sih
it.
nggak apa-apa.
Wait here. I'll go and ask.
Oke, tunggu sini. Gue tanya dulu. Gimana sih Duki? Siapa nih?
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the
Siapa ini?
garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid.
Oke,
Tell me, is it wealth that you seek?
lo
or
butuh
favor?
kekayaan atau bantuan?
Eminence,
Enggak, keduanya,
to
neither.
inquire about your plan to turn
Gue cuman mau ngomongin lu mau apa perkarain lu mau jadiin ini military stronghold nih, tempat militer gitulah.
Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here.
Jadi,
Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned.
kayak nggak bener nih.
But no more. For it is they who shall see the
Oh, the
holy
Empire
rebuilt.
Dimulai dari sini
Right
pertama,
here
Northreach.
in Northreach.
Oke,
Why here, your eminence?
kenapa di sini?
Town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles.
Pertahanannya bagus.
Defenses are sound
Garrisonnya
and
juga.
our garrison well prepared.
Ini paling pantas di sini lah, paling cocok lah.
More than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect
Mau
place,
ibu kota, capital.
with Cair Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the
Ah,
fortification
gini.
of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that will be
Tinggal
the
bangun
envy of
wall
the twins.
buat tutupin ini.
Plans are already underway for the construction.
Oke,
Enough, these thralls shall learn that they are
they're no
no
match for the mighty Sandberg atau?
Sambrek.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, your eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command.
Orang-orang bakal ngikutin komen perintah.
Rebuilt, she will require a functioning government.
Kalau Sandbrak mau dibangun ya butuh pemerintahan.
Is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary.
Lawan kah dia?
Any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Mereka takut kehilangan apa yang mereka punya. Betul.
The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that?
Karena nggak setuju juga.
Of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine,
Sabine, kita kan ngomongin ini.
Yes, and I told you then how putting
Sabine
the
siapa
empire
lagi
before
nih?
citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are.
Kalau nggak ada kerajaan, nggak ada warganya.
In yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Gregor nih siapa
Take her
sih?
name in vain, Sabine.
Kayak dewanya gitu ya.
I'll come back later.
Dan ntar gue balik lagi.
The citizens
Lagi ribut.
revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
Bener aja, gue udah feeling mau nanya-nanya nih.
Those on the
Jadi,
other side of the wall.
Duke mau jadiin ini.
Sabine.
Intinya Duke mau jadiin apa? Ibu kota baru nih, gimana gitu. Kita tanya warga-warga ya. Kita jadi tukang nanya gini, kambing.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Kayak semacam inilah, kuesioner gitu lah.
Around acting like he owns the place.
Wah, kesini kayak dia punya tempatnya.
This is her town, not his.
Ini tempatnya Dame ya.
He'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just
Isabel maksudnya.
To sod off back to Oriflamme.
Oke. Yang ini nggak setuju. Outside the wall nih, wall gitu loh. Coba kita tanya lagi mana?
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually.
Opini lu
What
doang.
you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Gimana menurut lu si Duke of Oriflamme? Oh, him. Oh, dia.
Not much. None of us.
Nggak banyak sih ya. Jual sini nggak setuju sih.
To set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? Now he's trying to drive us out completely.
Drive us out completely gitu.
From us if we don't clear off.
Wah, gila mau diancam, dihancurin semuanya kalau kita nggak cabut.
I'll be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Waduh, pakai ngancem-ngancem bor. Yang kayak gini mesti kita sikat dong. Masa iya nggak ada berantem-berantem sih? Apa iyo?
A question, if you don't mind.
Boleh nanya-nanya nggak?
What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Menurut tuh gimana nih Duke of Oriflamme? Jangan mulai. Yang bikin gue mulai katanya.
Build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you gotta hand it all over to him.
Waduh, nggak bener nih berarti.
And his chains give him the right to empty our purses.
Emang nggak bener nih. Mendingan si ini. Sabel ya guys ya.
Keep what's ours.
Do whatever it takes. Oke. Benar ya, pada nggak setuju ya.
Seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Oke. Tentara gimana nih? Yang luar udah nggak setuju nih intinya. Yang dalam guys.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days.
Ini asli sih, Clive nih manusia paling kepo sedunia sih. Oke, satu. Yang ini tentara nggak ditanya, kocak. Ini siapa ya? Orang dalam kotanya. Punya waktu nggak?
I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Gimana menurut lo si Duke of Oriflamme?
He's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did.
Dia bikin banyak musuh.
Look around us.
Gua lihat lah.
See the
Ya.
state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the
Pada nggak suka.
but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad,
Emang pada nggak suka guys.
didn't have to.
Emang random aja tuh orang.
Point when he says rebuilding the empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Pada nggak suka guys ya. Nggak bener nih makhluk. Lanjut. Mana lagi sih? Situ satu, oke. Tentara kah? Atau siapapun kah? Tentara. You.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
Oh, lu yang ngomong sama Duke ya? Ya, disuruh sama Dame, sama Isabel.
But it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do.
Ya dia, gua
the other way round.
ini tentara men, disuruh gua apa ya gua lakuin gitu.
But I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie.
Oke, not with the town or the empire. Kesetiaan gue tuh buat istri gue sama anak-anak gue.
The Duke can get us some men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards. I don't care how he does.
Blue skin bastard siapa? Oke, satu lagi di atas kayaknya. Yap. Sama lah, tentara pasti ngikutin lah.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
Jadiin fortress menurut gimana?
All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look.
Kata-kata dia hukum, susah sih kalau ngomongin sama dia, sama tentara sih.
Once Sandbrak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Kalau Sandbrak balik ya kita yang dapetin keuntungannya juga, rip ya. Why? Oke, Filipe. Kepala ini kalau salah tentara yang di sini deh, yang demen nama Dame ya, Isabel, gue juga demen guys ya. Tapi yang membuat Jillku terluka. Yang mana sih Cumi? Di depan Filipe.
Captain.
Ah, kaptennya nih.
For you, certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time.
Terima kasih buat yang terakhir ya. Karena yang kita Gunung Akasik dekat ke sini ya kalau salah ya. Gimana menurut lo sama plannya Duke of Oriflamme? Ya sejujurnya gue ada dua pikiran nih. Tugas gue sebagai kapten buat ikutin perintah dia. Tapi gue nggak bisa bilang gue setuju sih. Gue inget lu bilang jadi tentara tuh buat lindungin orang-orang lu ya. Si Isabel nggak setuju nih, gimana nih bisa hancurin Northridge nih. Kita ajak kudeta dong. Ah dia mah emang demen sama si Isabel kan, capek deh. Kambing ini. Sin kah? Sin kah? Oh enggak. Report back, Sebel. Kemana cok? Oke, ini nggak bisa lah sini emang. Bisa kan? Oh bisa. Under new management. Gila, satu ginian aja 25 menitan guys, satu tugas ginian dong. Gimana Clive?
How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was.
Udah ngomong sama Duke, udah. Tapi kita ceritain ulang lah intinya barusan.
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all.
Northreach bakal jadi fortress ya.
It will certainly help to hold back the thralls.
Ya setidaknya bisa lawan trolls ya. Trolls itu ya itu Akashic lah gitu.
I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it.
Padahal pemimpinnya dia nih, Isabel.
To be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions.
Nah, raja nih lebih mau orang tuh nurut daripada opini mereka, gila. Diktator sekali ya, Bor.
And would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers meanwhile are content to follow their orders.
Nah, tentara aja pada ngikutin dia.
But because of his vision.
Bukan cuma status sebagai raja, tapi ini dia visionnya.
Thank you for trying.
Ya, makasih udah coba tapi pertolongan udah gagal.
About that.
Filipe datang.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in.
Seragam lu kemana?
Resignation.
Resign dong.
Lads, I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
Kenapa?
Because I realize what really matters to me.
Gue sadar apa yang penting buat gue.
Orders for the sake of it. But protecting what I
Asik buat dengerin, bukan buat dengerin perintah tapi buat ngejaga apa yang gue
I honestly don't know
cinta.
what these monsters will
Jagain
really,
Northridge.
but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them.
Asik. Ketika mereka balik kita serang. Kita harus tolong sama-sama. Intinya ngelindungin kotanya masing-masing ya ini ya.
I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive.
Lo yang yakinin gue Clive ya.
Following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Nggak ada gunanya ngikutin perintah kalau lo emang visi-misi lo sendiri yang lo percayain.
Together. That has always been Northreach's best hope. And one which still lies within
Kayak nggak keburu nih, cuma 2 guys, maaf ya guys ya. Ada 3 lagi ya, dari Milin, terus Elois, sorry, di Boklat sama di Tebur. Baru ke misi utama.
Standing together. Would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch?
Gue dengan nih pinjem beberapa orang nih.
Fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind.
Takutnya nih raja aneh-aneh.
Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet.
Asik, masih ada harapan nih buat Northridge ya.
To champion our cause. I for my
Kayak mau
part
kudeta nih.
continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But
Beda
I
2
suspect
kubu
I
ya
shall
ini ya.
call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Dan kah? Wow, masih ada lagi dong sama Isabel. Oke, barusan ngurus-ngurus gitu doang ya. Ya sudah lah ya, habis gimana guys? Jelas. Oke, lebur. Ya kita coba sedikit deh guys ya. Lebur, dari let's go. Kenapa lagi nih lebur? Masalah mau juga nih atuh. Lebur minggu. Lebur.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone
Nah,
together.
gue mau lihat nih kotanya gimana nih.
We brought everyone together.
Since we ya, bukan gua doang.
Absolutely wonderful.
Bagus katanya. Konrad sama Natalia aman.
Safely away from each other's
Yang cowok cewek ributin masalah satu mau beli mercenary, satu mau beli apa makanan.
too disorganized to raid them.
Ya ampun.
Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill.
Lord Underhill nggak tuh, Lady Jane jail, Underhill kita.
Rubor's going to be one too.
Aduh.
They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil.
Ampun banget. Kalau grown up tuh yang udah gede-gede, dewasa pada berantem gitu.
Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall.
Asik. Kalau orang-orang pada memimpin gua, suruh gua mimpin ya udah gitu.
Like you two, learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces,
Apa lagi?
maybe a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
Ada apa lagi?
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences
Might
and
have
presenting a united
okay.
front might have
Ini masalah ini ya guys ya. Kalau yang gue cerita pacaran,
might have
kalau kalian ingat ya.
take a similar approach. They have formed
Elected.
what one could call a league of outlaws.
Hah?
And they
League
grow
of
more
Outlaws?
organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time. No matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue
Nah, intinya harus bareng-bareng lah ya, jangan sampai hancur di dalamnya gitu loh. Ada masalah apapun, yang penting kita yang kompak ya. Masalah bisa ditanggung lah, masalah bisa dijalanin bareng-bareng, dihadapin bareng-bareng gitu lah.
might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip
best
these
hope?
efforts at organization
Okay.
in the bud by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps
Mesti ngapain nih?
Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more.
Bantuin lagi. Lines in the
How
sand.
could I refuse?
Gimana gue nolak?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars.
Victor.
Stationed by the desert gate, receiving
Desert
conflicting
Gate.
reports from my scouts.
Oke.
Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
Victor.
I'll
Aduh.
go and speak with him.
Oke, let's go. Weh. Gate yang mana bawah? Oh nggak
League
samping.
of Outlaws.
A League of Outlaws. Ada kompetisi niche katanya. Yo, Victor.
Still in Dalamil, Victor.
Sedal email Victor.
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnes by now.
Kira udah balik ke Cosnes.
Then I came back.
Gue balik terus balik lagi.
For the place.
Apa
I
nih?
worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
Dia mau apa sama lo?
In putting down the bandits.
Dia minta gue bantuin buat bantai bandit.
Then you've come at just the right time.
Hmm?
I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our
Oke.
forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once.
Ada camp lagi.
Strike together.
Kayak mesti bareng-bareng.
Soon, at as many camps as we can.
Bisa gue adain guys ya, pas mau maju ke campnya.
Rally its forces.
Gue kelamaan gitu guys ya. Kan bosen.
Which camp shall I take?
Mana camp mana yang mesti gue bantai? This one up river.
Across the dunes.
So there across the dunes. Serain ke gue. Di Mandos. Oke, di situ ya. Oke guys, sampai di situ perjumpaan kita ya. Takutnya makin lama ya. Nggak tahu ini ada cancincong lagi ribut ya. Tadi pokoknya udah bantuin Wade sama Marta ya di Marta Stress ya buat balikin Eastpool. Terus barusan masalah si Isabel ya yang dengan kepemimpinan baru gitu tuh. Tadi si Duke of Oriflame ya mau jadiin Northridge jadi fortress gitu lah ya. Jadi beberapa warga nggak cocok ya kalau tentara lebih ngikutin perintah gitulah ya. So sampai ketemu lagi di Final Fantasy 16 yang berikutnya. Bye bye.